Alright, what's up guys? Stephen L. Smith here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 6 ways for you to learn new music super fast. So let me clarify something. When you're learning new music, it'll take you only a couple of weeks if you use these strategies to be able to play the song with the recording. Okay, and that's at about like 90%. You're fumbling, maybe you're a little bit too slow at some parts, some of the hard parts really get you, that sort of thing. But if you want to do total mastery of the song, it's going to take months. And I'm not kidding. I've been working on one song for about 4 months straight. And it's getting to the point where I'm a little bit sick of it, but the challenge is still there, and I really want to be able to nail it 100%, 10 out of 10 times. All right? So we're going to be talking about the 6 things that I use to keep myself focused and to keep working on it and to feel like I'm making progress. All right? Let's get started. Tip number 1, focus on the song. Okay, so when you first start learning a new song, I recommend, 1 full week, minimum. 1 full week you play that song purely, only that one song. You don't play any of your other songs, you just play that one song. Give it a full week, okay, and you're gonna make huge progress. And honestly, if you pick the right song, this is gonna sound like a great idea. You're gonna enjoy the full week anyway. Learning a new song is one of the best parts of being a musician, so tip number 1, focus on the song. Tip number 2, start on your favorite parts. Okay, probably another no-brainer and a good tip anyway, but focusing on your favorite part will let you hear that part much faster, right? If it's the chorus, you want to keep playing it, and then you'll start to be able to hear it as you're going. And then once you can actually play it and you can hear what it actually sounds like, that's a great feeling, and that will push you to finish the rest of the song. Also, with your favorite part, don't focus on the details, like drumming or really minute timing things. Just try to get the gist of it so that you can hear it in your own head. When you're playing it, you can hear it, right? That's what we want at the beginning. All right, tip number 3, we want to work on sections. Okay, so you don't want to play the entire song from beginning to end. I mean, you can once or twice, but you don't want to do that every single time. You're going to get, it's not going to be very focused work. You want to choose, okay, I'm going to do the intro today. I'm going to do the chorus today. I'm going to do verse 1, that sort of thing. And you're going to grind it and you're going to play it until it's at about 80%, and you're playing at about 3/4 speed of the original track. That's kind of how I go about it. 80% for everybody will differ, but that's the kind of idea, just to give you a ballpark. And with those sections, you can try stringing them together. So first you worked on the chorus because you really love the chorus. Maybe you work on the verse that leads into the chorus. Okay, so then you work on that verse until it's as good as the chorus, which you worked on first, and then you put them together, and then you can hear that whole line together, and that's a beautiful feeling when you can play that much together. All right, tip number 4, you're gonna drill the hard parts. Okay, so at this point, you've already worked on every single section in the song, and you can play the whole song, pretty well. 80%, give or take, at about 3/4 speed. Okay, so now you're gonna go and you're gonna look for the hard parts, the parts that really mess you up, that really trip you up. Maybe you've been neglecting because you don't really like it and it's too challenging. Okay, so now is the time you go back and you work on that. And I'm gonna clip over here, I'm gonna show you exactly how I loop a hard part, and you can do the exact same thing that I do. Alright, now tip number 5, after you've worked on all sections, drilled the hard parts, and now we're going to add in the details. Okay, so this is any drumming, any slapping, any, the minute rhythms that you might be missing. We're going to add those in now. This is a great time to go back. This is a great time to go back and listen to the song on YouTube or wherever you found it, and get an idea of all the little different things. Because when you first listen to a song, you're not going to hear these little things until you've actually played it. Okay, so at this point, we're going to listen to it, we're going to hear the little drums, you're going to add them in. That'll help you bring it all together. And my final tip number 6, is that you need to stay committed. All right, it's going to take a while. You might be able to play the full song in 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. Probably less if you do it properly. But to be able to master it, it'll take months. Like I've said, I've been playing the same song for about 4 months, and I'm getting close to being able to film it and put it out on YouTube for you guys, but it's not quite there, and so I'm just gonna keep working on it, right? So you need to understand that to be able to master a song, you're gonna have to stay committed, and if it feels like you're hitting a wall, you know, you're gonna have to keep grinding through it. You can play a few other songs to take a little break, but then you gotta come back and keep working on that song if you really wanna master it. All right, so let's go over the 6 points again. Tip number 1, focus on the song. 1 full week, dedicated practice. Tip number 2, start on your favorite part. You wanna be able to hear the song as soon as you can. Tip number 3, work on sections. Okay, we don't wanna work on the whole song at once. We work on piece by piece, breaking it down. Tip number 4, drill the hard parts. Okay, so now you've worked on all the sections, you go back, you find the hardest parts, and you just loop them, just like I showed you how to do earlier. Tip number 5, now we add the details. Drumming, slapping, any little thing, okay? You can see here all the extra little things that I've added to this first part. Tip number 6, you gotta stay committed, keep working on it, keep pushing. You know, you're gonna have to get through that plateau, and then you'll be nailing the song 100%, 10 out of 10 times. All right, so thank you guys for watching. If you got some value, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, it really helps. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, thanks for watching.